FGO's second best cats just turned towards the dark side. Though, technically, her alignment was evil to start, also best cat will forever be Tamacat. How's it going, everyone? This is K Collections, and we're going to take a look at Atalante Alter. I'll go over her stats, skills, give some CE and team recommendations to see if you should summon her. Her attack when compared to the other 4-star Berserkers is in the middle, higher than Ibaraki but lower than no Berserker. HP is in the middle as well, higher than Beowulf but lower than Fran. NP gains are phenomenal. This is due to her high multiplier with an Arts Quick Brave chain. Alter can charge about 35% NP. Star gens are decent, you'll find yourself getting between 15 to 20 stars, more so towards the lower end. Atalanta's actives are pretty much the same as her Archer version, with more focus on stars and crits. Besides her team-wide quick buff, most of her kit is focused on herself. The 10 stars generated by self-evolution will instantly be absorbed by her, as her total star weight will be 549 when maxed out. You would then use her third skill in combination with her first, but be careful, Alter is pretty fragile. By using her third, you better have an alternative for surviving NP attacks, unless you just don't care about your evil cat. Max out her quick buff first, you'll usually have other quick servants to support her, then her start gathering, leaving her evasion skill last, because you'll conserve it more so than the other two. Passive support her crit roll, having 2 busters, she can deal solid amount of damage with a buster crit. Her Noble Phantasm is a single target that curses them and seals their NP, so if you're lucky with timing, it can buy you a turn, but sometimes you should use it as soon as possible because a few straight crits could potentially kill her. Alter can generate significant amount of stars if you perform an NP Quick Brave chain, giving about 35 stars or so without any buffs or CEs. This can be set up for her crit attack next turn if she isn't already going crazy with crits, that is. You'll also get some decent NP charging, about 20% with the Quick Brave chain, a lot more with buffs and crit damage. CE recommendations is really straightforward, focus on her quick and crit damage, NP damage too if you like. Dangerous Beast will help her with some stars every single turn, while Holy Knight Sign is for crit damage, which hopefully you have max limit broken since it's an event item. Midsummer is a nice combination of the three. Now Wolves of Mibu, another excellent event CE, will boost majority of her attacks on top of giving her stars every single turn. If you miss out on this CE, don't worry, there will be a rerun event. A few non-quick focus CEs that can work is Night Supper. The early NP will give Alter early momentum, which she needs cause every turn could be her last. But if you want stars instead, Glory can work. As of right now, honestly, any quick buffers can help Atalanta. Wu can also boost attack, her Archer counterpart can help, Osakawa Hime, Rider Ishtar, Maid Alter, and Alexander, to name a few. Now, for longer battles, you may want servants who can generate significant amount of stars while boosting her damage output. Caesar comes to mind. He can boost her crit damage, allowing her to save her own evasion skill, unless you want to deal even more damage, that is. Overall though, he helps with like everything for her. Attack, NP damage, star gen buff, generating stars for her, and he's quick focus, so you can do more quick chains. There are a lot of servants in general that can boost her strengths. I can make a video in itself talking about servants that can boost her crit damage alone, but the ones you'll typically use most often, Merlin being one of them. Now, he isn't just restricted to Buster only. Yes, that's his main role, but he provides everything Alter needs. Consistent stars every turn, helps with survivability, damage buffs, and Alter does have 2 busters, which can lead to a lot of damage if she crits with them while having Merlin's hero creation buff. Waver, as of right now, obviously provides the fastest momentum for her, although if you use him, Alter is going to be the one generating the stars unless your third servant helps. Atalante Alter also pairs well with other quick DPS servants because she can provide a quick buff for the whole entire team. Also, she's a burst crit damage dealer. Once her first skill wears off, stars can go to the others. Some of the quick buffers I mentioned early on will benefit, but servants like Tristan, Jack, even Santa Altera is a wonderful match since she's similar to Caesar in a way, who can buff crit and NP damage, can provide star gem buffs, can charge NP gauge, and provide stars herself. So really, Atalante Alter can fit into almost any quick teams, and since she's a Berserker, doesn't really fall into any specific class setups. But we all know the true supporter for her, Scotty, who is coming out soon, so I hope you have your Saint Chords ready. A double Scotty setup, no surprise, will allow Alter to deal insane damage, also giving her 100% NP charge right away with no CEs. So my final thoughts on Atalante Alter, she's an excellent quick Berserker. Good NP gains, star gens being significant enough for herself at times, especially if you include her skill. Good NP and crit damage, has an evasion for 1-turn survivability, and very flexible within quick teams thanks to her class. Burst playstyle, not hogging all the stars afterwards, along with her team quick buff. Now, as stated before, she is a burst servant. Deal a lot of damage this turn, take a few turns to set up, rinse and repeat. You may not be able to do that often because she is like a glass cannon. Aside from the evade, which is connected to her crit buff, she has no other survivability, and Peace Seal certainly can help a bit. Her star gens also aren't really consistent all the time. It's enough for herself, but that's with her first skill. On average, she'll generate 15 stars or so from Brave Chains, add 10 from the skill. 2 of her attacks may have 100% crit chance, but you will need a solid star generator for better consistency overall, since she won't Brave Chain every single time. But the question is, should you summon Atalante Alter? She alone isn't going to offer you anything different from other DPS Berserkers, aside from being a single target quick Berserker, which there's only one other, I believe. Now, I said her alone won't be different from the others. If you're going for Skadi, which I'm pretty sure majority of you guys are, then yes, Atalante Alter is definitely recommended. The only other single target quick Berserker is X Alter, and she's limited, so Atalanta is the next best thing. So if you are 100% going for Skadi, then absolutely go for the Evil Cat. If you're not really going for Skadi, then Atalante Alter by herself isn't going to offer you anything too significant to kill your wallets over. If you're thinking you can just use a support Skadi, no doubt it'll certainly help a lot, but it's that double Skadi setup that will allow you to absolutely destroy bosses. But as a reminder, Alter isn't locked, and you can choose her during our next SR ticket. So, are you going for Atalante Alter? Comment down below to let me know. A tremendous thanks to all my patrons for supporting me. If you want to support my channel, check out my Patreon or channel membership. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Fates content. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and join my Discord server. All links are in the description. Have an awesome day, everyone. Till next time.